Hello again, congratulations. I sent this email a day later and you've made it. Excellent. It shows you're committed to this and you're ready to take action. So, without any further delay, we're going to get into this step by step tutorial on how to create and sell your first digital product. Step one is to pick a niche. I have provided a worksheet in my free guide, and if that has been good enough for you, then you can just skip ahead to the next part. But if you think you need a little bit more help understanding your niche and picking a profitable topic, you can just scroll down and download another more in depth worksheet. It's for free. Just as a highlight, I want to remind you that you want to make sure that you're looking to overlap what people enjoy, what people ask you for help, and what solves a clear problem. Once you have gone through the worksheet, or if you already have a clear idea of your niche, we will now move on to step two, which is to validate your niche. If you don't already know this, ChatGPT is your personal assistant, your best friend, your manager, and whatever else. Especially if you're starting a business online. ChatGPT will make it all at least 100 times easier. So for now, once you have completed the worksheet, scroll down and use the prompt. It is clearly highlighted. Copy and paste this into ChatGPT. I'm going to do it in front of you. You will go to ChatGPT and you will paste the prompt. Then you will edit this prompt with whatever topic or skill you have decided on. For this example, let's say hair care routine. When you're thinking of audience, if you already have an audience or if you already have an understanding of how you want to describe your audience, then just put that in. But if you're starting from scratch, then I want you to think of your audience as yourself. When I think of myself, I want a hair care routine because I want to grow my hair longer. So here I'm going to say people who want to grow their hair longer. For this example, I'm going to say ebook. Basically, this prompt tells ChatGPT to suggest three products, validate each of the three products with for you and explain why people would be interested in them, and then recommend the best price for a beginner to charge. And here it is. You have three great product ideas like the 30-day hair growth Kickstarter, the hair growth ingredient Bible, hair growth mistakes to avoid, and so on. And it also goes on to validate why people would pay for each of these products. This is just a really good way to understand what strengths you're looking for. Then it tells you how you can price each of these products, and then last gives you a strategy. Once you've gone through this and you have some ideas for what products you want to create, you can go on to Etsy, Gumroad, or even TikTok and use these same product keywords to search what other competitors are selling. You will be able to see what the top sellers are and it will give you a rough idea of the market. But let's give you a very important tip. Do not let yourself get overwhelmed by ideas and options in the market. Yes, there is a lot of competition. Yes, sometimes it may seem like it is super saturated. You see, if you keep waiting to find or think of an option or a product that is completely unique and that nobody has tried, you're just going to create more pressure for yourself and honestly even more competition. So the best way to do this is to decide. No matter how much competition there is, you can really just beat it with authenticity. If you're selling a product with authentic marketing and transparency, you will definitely be able to get an audience for yourself because people buy from people they like. I talk a lot about authenticity and transparency on my Instagram page, so make sure you are following me and your notifications are on. I know I listened to a lot of people talk about this stuff for months, and that definitely helped me. So let me be that coach for you. Now we go on to step three, choose a product format. In the example, I said ebook, but you can go with a lot of different options. You can choose a worksheet, you can choose a mini course, you can choose an ebook, you can choose a full long tutorial course. But if you're starting from zero, you want to start small and with low ticket product because low ticket is faster to launch. Remember, if you're just starting, you are also prioritizing building trust and authority. So if that means you offer more access to yourself, then that's always a good idea. By access, I mean maybe you can offer some free videos, etc. Some ideas for digital products are PDF guides, mini courses, ebooks, or even one on ones. Remember when I said you can break competition through authenticity? Use that to make your product or offer simple for yourself. You don't need to create something or perform or even pretend at all. You just need to make sure you bring what you truly understand and you bring it with honesty and transparency. Once you pick the product format, we come to step 4, which is to outline your product. For that, just follow this formula. You want to solve a problem, identify a clear transformation, quantify time needed to complete in days, hours, or even weeks. Step 5, and this is the fun part, design your product. Now, I had promised you all of this is going to be free, so just scroll down and you will find a link titled Canva template. Click on that link and make sure you click on use template for new design. Once you're there, this is what will open up for you. I'll go through this with you. First up is the formula I've already told you. What transformation will this give to someone? Think of what transformations or solutions did it give you. Then break it down into 3 to 5 easy steps or sections and highlight the number of steps to the desired outcome. Keep it simple, solution focused, and actionable. Here is the title formula, the outcome in X number of days, weeks, and hours. Just focus on that. For example, create your first digital product in 3 days, or kickstart your healthy hair routine in 1 hour. You scroll down, and the first is a welcome page. Here, you're going to put a short message on what your audience is achieving, what the buyer is achieving through this, and how to use this product. Just like I have highlighted here. Design your product, open the link, add your brand colors, stick to the copy, etc. Then you go on to the section pages. Just make sure you're using clean headers. And then I have a bonus for you. You can just scroll down and then I have a bonus for you. Just scroll down, and here's a really strong ChatGPT prompt that you can literally just copy and paste into ChatGPT for your entire um, ebook. Another important tip at this stage is that whatever ChatGPT gives you is just a structure. You can obviously use it as it is, but you want to keep it very authentic and you want to keep it personalized. So use that as a structure, but make sure you edit it in a way that comes straight from your heart and from your own experience and your own knowledge. In literally just 5 steps, using the template and the ChatGPT prompts, you will have a product very soon. You will have a product ready. Once you do, or even if you have a very clear idea of what your product is, you need to start thinking about your sales funnel. There are a lot of options for platforms that you can use. There's Gumroad, there's Stanstore, there's Etsy, there's System.io. But full disclosure, I have never used Gumroad. Stanstore, I tried, but it felt like an expensive cost to have when I was just starting. And System.io is great. It's free, but it can be a bit of a learning curve. Don't get overwhelmed. For now, just focus on creating your digital product and start thinking about a sales funnel, even if it's just questions about a sales funnel or just to look up what a sales funnel really means, maybe even on Google. In my next video, I will talk about which platforms to choose, the difference between a sales funnel and a digital store, how to integrate them, and more. If you're already a subscriber, watch out for my email, or you can just go to my digital store linked on Instagram and get the starter kit instantly. But before you go, I have another surprise for you. Scroll down to the third point in the description and use a prompt to get ChatGPT to set a price for you and also to give you a little pump. See you in the next one.